Hey, you're on stream. Look, ready? There's you right there. Look, that's you. That's you. Oh, got it. You want to wear them, or you want me to wear them? You want them? Okay. You want me to wear them? Oh, okay. Ah, cool shades, huh? It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was me. Oh, you ready to play some games, dude? Let. Ow. Your shoes are pulling my leg hair. Silly goose. What? What's on your knee? Huh? Yo, yo, yo. Look, say hi to Josh. Say, hi, Josh. Say it. Say hi, Uncle Josh. Say hi, China. Auntie Chine. Hi, Auntie Chine. Say hi, Baby Z. Hi, Baby Z. Good job, dude. Fist bump. Boom. Whoa! Hit yourself in the eye, huh? What is this? High fiving me? Aw, look, look. We are doing grand this evening. Aren't we, Hudson? Uh-huh. I think you're tired, dude. Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. Times have been hectic, but tonight we game. Isn't that right? Uh-huh. Alright, which one should I do, Hudson? Pick one of the three.
That one.
This one? Alright, we're doing that one. Ugh. We're loading into a game. Here. I need this arm. Can you sit like... I'm gonna put these on, okay? And then you sit just like that. Cool? Alright. Oh, I can't hear anything. Oh, I know why. I think. Not actually sure. Yep. Boom. Alright, cool. My voice is coming through alright.
Arriving
Right?
at Antarctic Peninsula.
Hmm? Mm-hmm. Cool. Antarctic Peninsula. Nice.
Prepare for battle.
You want? Here.
Select your hero.
Oh, you ready, dude? This is gonna be so cool. Yep, you just watch, alright?
Cheers, love.
I'll show you how it's done.
To save the world.
Uh-oh.
I can't wait to get out there. Can you wait to get out there? Because I can't.
FPS drops. What's that all about? I think we're
I
alright.
hope
We'll
they
stabilize.
put up a fight.
Or will we? This is really bad. It's never been this bad.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Uh-oh. Might have to
1.
restart the
Round
game.
1. Capture the objective.
Wow, that's really bad.
Attack the objective.
I can protect you.
Holy. Holy. Look at that. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm gonna have to restart this game. Alright. Just not even worth playing it through. Let's just restart. Iroh. Hello, Iroh. What? Winter. What? Winter, spring, summer, and fall. What? What's wrong? I can't sing? Oh, let me turn this off. Alright, there we go. See if that helped us out. Is the quality alright? It's not my internet, right? What? What? What are you looking at? What are you doing? Hey, you see that? Right there? T-Rex. Want to see something cool? It's a little Skippy. Is it gameplay or my actual stream? Because gameplay was just my frames. On the keyboard, it's crazy, bro. Here, play with it over here. Do it over there. I need this arm, though. Okay, cool. You can do that. Try this again. What? I have a feeling this
Now
will
traveling to
be
the
better.
catch.
Little stream lag a little bit. Seems to get that. Whoa, dude. Uh-oh.
What?
Cheers, love.
What?
It's time to save the world.
What is going on?
Blinded.
This isn't a good time.
Oh, having a rough time.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Attacking me. Yeah, that'll... I think it might be Overwatch in general. There was a new update. Ow, dude.
Traveling to
Jeez.
Route 66.
The update might have messed it up. Maybe I'll... Not on the keyboard, dog. Not on the keyboard, dog. No, that's not funny. Oh, now we're typing. No, no, no. Hey! Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Nope. Don't do that. Here, do it over here, like I said, remember? Alright.
I'm the last one you'll ever cross.
Whoa!
I'm hoping
Can't do
for
that.
an easy mission.
Yeah.
Don't make
Put it over
this
here.
harder than it needs to be.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Maybe I'll try some other game.
Better get paid after
One,
all
two,
this.
three.
I don't like having my time
Summer
wasted.
and fall. What? Ow, dude, your shoes hurt. Scratch the crap out of my
5,
lip.
4,
90 frames? This is good.
1.
Keep it right here.
Attack commencing.
Okay.
Escort the
alright.
payload.
That's my arm, dude. That's the one I'm playing with. Oh, hello. Hello there. What? I need some heals. Oh, that's Wi-Fi. Now it's Wi-Fi, but frame's alright, so. Hello! Say hello, dinosaur. Guilty. I knew there was something there. No! Okay. You know what his name is? His name is Reggie. Reggie.
This town
Say
just
Re?
ain't big enough.
G. Reggie. Reggie. Yep. Oh. Just kidding. It's Ronnie. Say Ra. Knee. Ronnie. Ronnie. Yeah, that's pretty good.
I'm here.
Yeah, it's Ronnie. Double N-I-E. Uh-oh, double N-I-E. Okay. That was a... I can get this. Uh-oh, can't hit anything. I think I'm just better off no-scoping. I like the fire rate better. I can just sort of spam. I've got it on my right headphone. It's nuts. Whoa, dude. You're playing on my hand again. Get out of here. Ah! What's you screaming for? Nice. Get that. You guys are one. Pop it back. Bang. Yep. Got him. Got? I don't think I don't think I have a truck. No. Oh, nobody's on cart. What?
Payload's all mine. Let's move.
No, you can't touch those. Those are just to look at.
There they are. Get ready.
Yeah, the robot. Whoa. No, I am definitely not. Oh. Here. Play with this. Yeah, careful though. Okay? That's a little bit hard. You cannot throw it. Okay.
I don't take
Just
kindly
hold
to
it.
being
Can't
knocked
throw it.
down.
Crunchy. Stress
good.
ball is crunchy. I just haven't used it in so long. What's in there? It's like jelly. Jelly. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? It's like Play-Doh. Play-Doh. You want to play with Play-Doh?
Yeah.
Then you have to go
I'm
see
about to
Mimi.
pitch a fit.
Can't play with Play-Doh here. What? What? Yeah, you can play with Play-Doh out there if you ask Mimi. Okay, you want to do that? Here, I need my stuff back though. Leave them here. Yep.
Just what I need.
Leave the ball too. He was streaming with me. He needs to leave that. Here, can I see it? Thank you. Bye bye. What? Dude, streaming. Man, kind of lagging in the weirdest spot. Like. Winter, spring. Glad my team can carry me while I listen with Pud Pun. Oh no. Okay. Oh. Get Ronnie out of the way.
Back from the bone orchard.
Peace.
Oh! Get out of here. Oh, he's halting. There's no, he's not gonna halt. I need to use Bob next round, next time round. Next go.
This town just ain't big enough.
Cool. What do we got? Oh, heck no. Oh, no. I tried to use my coach gun to poop away from that fucker. Dang, I was going to ult there too. I was clearing the trap so I could send Bob. Here it is. Bob, do something. Holy. Bob ain't doing enough right now, and I'm lagging really bad. Holy. Whoa. All right. That one was out of nowhere. I'm gonna go do some investigating after this game. I have a theory. Alright. Okay. 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 Oh, okay.
We're outnumbered.
Ring around the rosy? Okay.
Here, take this.
Oh, flagging again. I can't move. Oh, there's the wall. Huge, but still. Got some casualties from that. Oh! Maybe I swap. What do we have? No, I think I'll stick with that.
I know one thing. Someone's gonna pay.
Nice.
Payload's in my hands.
Ready for a shot.
Over there.
Nope, nope, get away. Well. What in the world? I just randomly die from spam.
Now to show them that I'm in business.
10 seconds remaining.
We need to
Well.
focus. Time's running out.
I don't know if anybody's going to be able to touch here. Come on. And with this lag. Holy crap. Alright. Still got? No, that's a game.
Just in case.
Well, interesting first game. It's alright though.
Play of the game.
Alright. I'm gonna go see if I can help this lag issue. Actually, I gotta cancel Q first, but there we go. Alright. Not sure. Maybe it's just the servers at the moment. I think we'll try a different game. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Any suggestions from the chat? I know there'll be at least one popular vote. Oh, that's right. I haven't streamed since the trip. Well, since before the trip. The trip was all right. Let me see what to talk about. Trying to figure out where to start. It was cool. Very I don't know how else to say other than cool. It was cool. I mean, it was pretty fun most of the time. Obviously there are going to be times where it's not all fun, but just being with that group, it's hard to not have fun. I didn't open that. Something else. So let's see. The work was pretty easy. Typically it's not like super difficult, but it's work, you know. But this time around it wasn't too bad. It started out really easy, and I think they did that on purpose. They started really, really easy, and then as the days went, it got more grueling, but it wasn't ever super bad. Something that you had to keep in mind, though, was that it was also only 3 days worth of actual work. So we left on Sunday, got there Sunday. We started on Monday though, and then it was Monday. Oh man, that's messed up. Monday through Wednesday we worked. Thursday was we were still there. We were on our own though, so it wasn't with the company or whoever that we went with. And then Thursday night we started our drive back. But in that time, it was pretty good. First day we started in the morning, just driving around the whole city. We got to see pretty much the whole thing. I mean, not the whole thing. It's a huge city, but we saw most of the different areas, got the gist of it, and we did what's like a prayer tour. So we would stop at certain areas and just pray over those as he would explain. Our tour guide, so like the guy that was with the company, so he lives there, and then he would just sort of explain the whole situation. I got an idea. I don't know if it's updated. Let me see. If it is updated, then I'll play this. But yeah, that was cool. The second half of that day, so we worked basically. You start out, you go do something. You could either work or be on a tour or something in the morning until lunch, and then after lunch you do something else, and then most of the time we get done with like 3 for whatever that is, and then have a little break before dinner. So first half of that day was the prayer tour. Second half was our first actual job. What we were doing is just some yard work with this company Seabury, who they do, I think they said weekly or maybe bi-weekly, like yard work for the elderly. So their whole thing is just they have a bunch of different stuff they do for the elderly, but that's one of the things. So what we did, we went to some lady's house and we just did all the yard work. We mowed. She had some flower beds that we took care of. We did a little bit, so that was cool. And I'm not sure if they thought that it was going to take us way longer or what. That only took us like 30 minutes because our group is so tight knit that we're really efficient. We don't really complain. We're just right to it. So that was really cool. And it wasn't a huge yard, so we got that done fast. That was also the first day. And so after that, it was just cool. The one thing I was worried about, I'm trying to put on weight. And the first day we show up, he gets there, and a lot of what we did was related to food because there are areas of the city, like for instance, they're broken up into wards. So there's like 8 wards. And in the southeast of the city, it's separated by rivers and a bridge. And those are wards 7 and 8. And there's like 170,000 people that live in 7 and 8 combined. And then within those 2 wards, there are only, I think, 4 grocery stores for those 170,000 people. And then in Ward 8, there's only 1 of those. So Ward 7 has 3, Ward 8 has 1. And that's all on that side of the bridge. So a lot of the issues we worked with and talked about was, that's what they call a food desert, when there's not enough food for people in that area based on either poverty level or population, distance from the food, regardless. So those were labeled food deserts, and so there was a lot of stuff we did in those areas. So that was cool. We talked about that, but what I was saying, that when we first showed up, that was one of the things he brought up, and he's like, so maybe this week you're gonna find yourself going to bed hungry a little bit, and that's what we're trying to get at. And he said, like, just try to think about like limiting your snacking and really cut down on only what you need. And it was like, for me, who was really trying to maintain and not lose weight, it was like, oof, because you know, when you're with a big group like that, you only get so much provided. And I was like, oh no. Like I was really worried at first that I was going to lose weight, which seems petty, but it's taken me quite a while to put on the pounds that I have, and I didn't want to lose that much. So it was all right though. I didn't really lose any looking back on it, but that was just something that was kind of iffy. And it was really cool because we got to see, there were a lot of Rip Bulk season. Yeah, I know. I put on like 10 pounds since basketball, and I was really worried that I was just gonna lose like even 5. I would have been like, oh, because that's taking so long. Anyway, but it was, yeah, it was cool to see that, and we actually got to try a ton of cool like new types of food. The first night for dinner was Indian, which was really good. I think that was probably the best. Yeah, that was definitely the best. It was really good, and there was enough of it. I mean, I never really was hungry, but I could have eaten more, but I can always eat more. Anyway, that was great. Second night, we went to this place called Ben's Chili Bowl, and it's like this famous restaurant, because it's sort of like a chain now. It's a small chain, but it's mainly in the area. But that was the original one, and when MLK was shot, there was a bunch of like what do you call them? There was a bunch of riots in that area, and so, but in that area, that district, Ben's Chili Bowl was like the only business that was left standing. And the owners, the husband is dead now, but he found that the wife is still alive. But because it was such a historic place, and it's been around, I think 1958, they said it was opened. So tons of famous people go there, and if they're in Washington, they'll stop by. They have pictures of Obama up on the wall, Kevin Hart, Dave Chappelle, Denzel Washington, all these people. Chili was good. Chili smacked. It was good. But yeah, they had all these people. I mean, Dr. Dre. I mean, it was kind of ridiculous what they had. I was just like, how have I never heard of this place? But it was really cool. They had like the signs like Obama sat here and all this and that. So that was a really cool sight. It was one of those deals where you have like a hot dog, but I mean, it's a chili dog, and it was good, but it wasn't a ton. And then they had chili fries. Holy. Which is another thing, like, I wasn't trying to lose weight, so I would eat a lot, but it wasn't the best food, so sometimes I felt pretty crappy. But no, that was a really cool place. So it's just cool to see, like, you're in an area where so many historic things have happened, even something as simple as a restaurant like that. And it was a small kind of little hole in the wall place, but that's how you know it's legit, right? Oh yeah, I'm banking on that. I might have to bring some budget money to get my intake up, because new recipes, ooh, shoot, what we talking here? I thought I already played this. I thought I already said I was gonna play this. What we talking here? New recipes. I'm really excited. Anyway though, so yeah, that was cool. We did some cool work. Second day was, what was in the morning? We worked at this place called Martha's Table, which is in Ward 7 and 8, and it's like a food bank, sort of, but it's really cool what they do. They send food home with kids from school. They'll have people who can come in. You can shop with a limit for completely free. So you only take so much, but it's completely free for those people. Yeah, it was a really cool. The people were really cool there too. People were cool everywhere. And then third day we worked at this monastery the whole day, a Franciscan monastery, which is technically Holy Land. Technically part of, I don't know how, but within DC, I think they said it was under different, I don't know. It was owned by the Holy Land. And so we were standing on Holy Land, which was pretty cool considering I've never before stood on Holy Land. But no, it was this monastery, but we were working in a garden. We worked with a guy named Lou. He is definitely a gardener. Tucks his pants into his socks, head to toe in sweatpants with a fanny pack. He had the Nikes on. He's just this wild guy. He was cool, but he talked like this because he came from a family of lawyers and they're very articulate. He made sure we all knew that. But we were working the first part of the day. We were moving these plants. Chine would love this. First plants we were moving were banana trees because they were starting to plant tropical stuff in their upper area where people can come and look. So we had banana trees going up there. We were moving out. I think we also did like olive trees. And then there was these angel's trumpets, I think was what. And those were hallucinogens. And so we had to be careful not to get too close to those. But we were also moving some of those out. It was it wasn't physically demanding, but it was stressful because you had to be really careful when you were moving those. A lot of the plants were not the sturdiest. Why is it taking so long? It's like every time I load up this game, it takes me through 4 different programs. Oh man. Anyway, but no, it was cool. And then the second part of that, we were working in a different area of the garden, and it was like their planting beds. I don't know what you call them. They're little troughs. So some of us were tarping those with the carpet so weeds wouldn't grow because they're not ready to plant yet. And then I was digging a trench with a hoe by hand. So we had to dig like 3 of those, and we only had a few guys. So that took a minute, but that was tough work. So the work definitely increased day by day. But yeah, that monastery was cool. I think they said they opened 2014, or not opened, but that garden area, they were required to have a garden, apparently. And rather than just
Target on the move.
Rather than just do that for garden's sake, they decided they were going to plant produce that they could give out. And so that's like part of the ministry they do there. At least Lou does. He's says he hasn't gotten a paycheck in 9 years, and that's what he's done. But it just works, which was crazy to think about. God's hand in that. That was cool. But he said 2014 they started giving away that produce, and since then it was 38 tons of food that they had given out. And then he said during the pandemic, all the food banks came and went to them. And when he called, all the businesses in that area were shut down. Most of them, the non-essentials. And he had to go apply for a chance at it being essential. And the mayor of DC at the time had said, like, he told him what they do, try to get him to let him stay open. And he said, if that's what you're telling me is true, and you've really given out this much food, you're more than essential. You can definitely stay open. And in fact, I want to give you this other piece of land and have you work that. But you can only have a certain amount of people and mass restrictions. So not only were they producing so much food that they were able to stay open and able to help, but food banks were coming to them, and the mayor said you have to stay open basically because this is like one of the only ways we're getting food. And it was crazy cool to see that. But we also got to walk in the monastery, saw some of the catacombs, a lot of cool stuff. Dad was geeking out. I mean, Dad was geeking out the whole time, but he was really. If you watched his sermon this past week, he told you all about it. But yeah, that was cool. But then other than that, we had a lot of free time because, like I said, we got done early, and we would.
5 seconds to insertion.
I guess I don't know. We would get a lot of time to go visit monuments and whatnot. So we saw all the big monuments. I mean, really, if it's in DC and you know about it, we saw it. It was really cool. We got a lot of history. It's so crazy though, just driving around that city, because I think he said there are like 130 something neighborhoods in this whole city. And like when we went to Chicago, it's like 84. So it's a big city, and you can be driving in what the Capitol Hill, which is a lot of businesses, really fancy buildings. You drive through there, and then you take a right at this or that block, and all of a sudden you're in this area with a bunch of abandoned buildings, desolate blocks. What? No, I was up here. Can you close it? So yeah, and then you're right there, and it's like, it's all so clustered, and how you change from neighborhood to neighborhood so fast was just crazy to me. Like, there's so many people, different groups, all packed into this one city. So yeah, it was cool to see all that. It was something. It's just cool to see all the views too. Capitol Building, Supreme Court, obviously the Lincoln Memorial, Washington Monument. We saw the White House. They're pretty close, and we were within feet of all of those, and closer for some of them. It's great. Yeah, there's actually a Facebook group. Dad might have the link. I think he's an admin on that because he posted stuff. But there's a Facebook group with all the pictures on it somewhere. So if you wanted to see some of those, there's tons of pictures up. Yeah, it was cool. A lot of opportunity to learn. A lot of opportunity to serve too. So. Yep. Then on the way back, we stopped at a hotel, so we split our drive on the way back, and the boys took over the hotel pool. It was a pretty small hotel right off the exit, and
Op 4 neutralized.
the whole trip, even before we go, we knew we were gonna stop at a hotel, and we're like, dude, hotel pool on the way back. We were all looking forward to it so much. We get in the car, and we're probably like an hour out, and we haven't stopped for dinner yet, and we realize, oh shoot, like it's 8 o'clock. By the time we get there, it's gonna be like 9 maybe. By the time we finish dinner, it's gonna be at least 10, and hotel pools always close early. Like, we knew it's definitely gonna close before we get there. Like, they almost always close at 10. So this whole time we're like, no. And we get there, and the lady at the front desk saw our whole group, and we get all situated, and she was like super cool, and we didn't even have to say anything about it. Like, we went and checked the pool, like, oh shoot. Came back, and I don't know if she noticed, but as we were like walking back out, we stopped there, and then we went to dinner. She said, oh, and you didn't hear this from me, but as long as you guys are quiet, you guys can stay up and use the pool as long as you want. And we're all just like, yes! Like, walking out. It was the best. We were all like so worried the whole time. Like, dang it, dude. Like, we've been waiting this whole trip, and now we're finally here, and we're not gonna get it. But that was funny. Yeah. Yeah, it was a good time. We played Marco Polo to our heart's content. Yeah, it was really cool. Everything kind of worked out really well.
Biohazard container has been located.
Nobody had too many issues. I actually had some, but that was a whole different
10
debate.
seconds.
I've been dealing with some issues
5 seconds.
just like while lifting or running or whatever. I would randomly get these, I mean, they're like headaches, but it's literally just after I've been doing like really intense something or other, and it's one of those that like just builds pressure in your head, sort of like a migraine. And I looked it up, and it was like it's really common, these exertion headaches, where basically you're just using up so much oxygen in the workout that your body is trying to get oxygen to your brain, and it's having trouble to do so, so it'll naturally open up your veins. But then once that happens, the rush of all that blood to your head builds up a ton of pressure. And so it was just one of those things like, man, it just keeps happening where every time I exert myself, and I wouldn't like overdo it, but it would be like, for me to even work out like I had been doing before, I would have to, dang, okay. I'd have to do that, and it'd be really bad. I think this guy just got lucky. Headshot. Didn't even know I was there. So that was tough to manage, and that had happened the Thursday or Friday before we left, and then during the trip, I think it was Tuesday.
Shield on the window.
We were in a park after lunch, and there was like some gate, and our teacher was like, "Oh, let's all run around it, time ourselves," and I wasn't thinking about what had been going on, and so I was like, "Yeah, sure." So I just went all out, dead sprint, going around this thing, and I was fine the whole time until I got back on the very end, and I was like, "Holy crap!" And it was only like, it was a short distance, but it was like, boom, it hit me, and I had one. And my legs, I couldn't feel them because I'm assuming the oxygen was all trying to go to my head, and my legs were super sore, like my hamstrings were really bad. And I had like stretched, I prepared, at least I thought. And I was just really worried. And then it was just sort of a downer on the day, because this whole time I'm thinking, oh man, like, if I can't even do this, how am I gonna play sports for my last year of school? And I was getting all worried, and I was like, this and that. But I think it was just dehydration, honestly.
Reload!
Which I didn't even think about that the first time it happened,
15 seconds remaining.
because I'd never had that issue before, and nothing really changed about the day that I had it had first happened. Like, I had been drinking the same amount, but after that trip especially, it's just one of those things, like when you go to a new place, whether it's filter or whatever, the water just naturally tastes a little different. And that first day I was really not adjusted to it. So for some reason, I was like, I just wasn't drinking enough, not even thinking about it. But I have been drinking a lot more, and since that has happened, I've done more demanding work than that, and I've been fine. Hence the jug. I'm drinking a lot more to purposely try to counteract that, and I haven't had any issues. So yeah, it sort of ended that week, or ended that day. The next day, when we were in the garden, I was doing the things by hand, and that was a lot of hard work, and that was something that would have really pushed me over the edge, but I had no trouble that day. I was drinking a lot more. So it was good. It ended the trip on a high note. So yeah, that was cool. It was good to sort of think that. And it might seem like, oh, all you did was drink more water, but there was a point in that, because I really had no clue. Like, I didn't even think about the fact that I wasn't drinking enough. And I was just like, man, I don't know what I'm going to do. And it just sucked, because the whole time I'm just worrying about it and worrying about it and worrying about it. And then right before the day we were at the monastery, we were moving plants. When we were moving the plants initially, I wasn't feeling great. And then right before I started doing all the actual physical work, I was just thinking, like, man, I really shouldn't be worrying about this. I should just pray about it. So I did quick, and then we got to work, and I had no issue from that point on the rest of the trip, and it was like, yep, yep, that was all I needed. I just need to stop worrying about it. Let God do what God do. You know, even if it is as simple as drinking more water, it's just something that you gotta realize. Let him take control. It was a big W for sure. Yeah, it was cool. It was just one of those that, like, you think you have it under control, but it could be something as simple as that just completely demoralizes me, or like makes me down in the dumps, and all it takes is to not worry about it and let God do what he will. So that was cool. That was a little bit of an eye-opener for me. Anyway. Man, I have not played this game in a minute. M-I-N-U-T-E. I'm worried about the freezer over there. I have a bad feeling somebody's gonna pull up right there, and then I'm gonna get cross-angled. Where'd that guy's eye from? Winter, spring, summer, and fall. Bro. Just not shooting the drone. We got 22 seconds. I don't know what they're planning on doing here.
Down to 15 seconds.
They gotta just rush this, right? How do I not kill her there? Oh, my trap got her. Whatever. Oh, trap got two. That's right. Knife that.
Time expired. Container was not secure. Op 4 failed their
That's
mission.
right. Still got two kills. How are you feeling about this? Good to watch or what? It's kind of a slow-paced game, but. The other thing I was thinking about, of course, was Black Ops 3. So there, that is on the table. But I was also looking, there's the, like, there's IWX, whatever, for Modern Warfare and stuff. And then there was one that was coming out on Black Ops 3. But I think you have to pay for it. But yeah, I don't know if that's something that, like, just from watching it, the lobbies are way better. There's like almost no hackers. I can automatically unlock anything. I can get full matches and probably any game mode I want. All the DLCs. So if that's something, I don't know what it's listed at, but that's something to keep in mind. It'd be cool to play on stream. I am open to playing it right now too. If that is a request you will make, but it's you. Seeing as I only have the one viewer anyway, so basically all up to you.
Secure the room. We need to protect the biohazard container.
How has things been for you in what, the 3-4 weeks since I was there?
Surya in place. Gotta reload.
10 seconds left. Op 4 drone located the biohazard container. 5 seconds.
Placing a razor bloom. And it's ready. Razor wire deployed.
Swapping mag.
Setting razor shell.
Oh, well, didn't know that was open. See, like, oh well. But I'll still get 2 kills from my traps. Play whatever, things are good. Lots of progress in the studio. Nice, nice. Got the studio booked up, jobs lined. Yeah, that'll be cool. I was talking to, who was I talking to? Somebody was saying, oh, I should start a podcast. And I was like, hey, but that'd be, they're here, so.
Swapping mags. Shiba activated. Barrier formed. Cuba deployed.
Still waiting
One
on my
friendly remaining.
traps. I don't think anybody has stepped into the to where I set them. No. Well,
All friendlies were eliminated. Mission failure.
second floor, boom, room. Who shall I play? You know this game, don't you? Oh, wait, auto-picked Rook? I thought it would auto-pick my... Oh well, Rook's there, alright picked. Planted our onions, potatoes, sweet potatoes, carrot, green beans, and sure snap peas in your boxes.
Secure the room.
And
We
strawberries?
need to protect the biohazard container.
Nice. That is good stuff. I'm thinking I might have to. Oh, it's right. I already have it quick. I might have to
Op 4 located the
look into
biohazard
that
container.
when I'm older on my own.
Reload.
Looked into some of the prices. If prices keep going up like they have, and tomatoes coming soon.
Down to 10 seconds.
Me and salsa. Oh yeah, dude. You know what? I have attempted salsa quite a few times. And I don't grow my own stuff, but you know, I use fresh ingredients and then I mix it myself. I just can never seem to get it right. I don't know. Like, it's been alright. I mean, it's alright, like, but it's never been something to write off about. Usually, trouble is it's one of those that, like, when you first taste it, really good. But then the more you eat it, something builds because none of it's processed. And then by, like, your 20th chip or whatever, I don't know, you get to the point where, man, this ingredient is really strong. It's like, oh, shoot. But usually that's onion for me. I have that problem with onion most of the time. The onion breath builds on me. But you'll teach me. Have you done it before? Or is it something you're attempting to? You just been watching people, or? Salsa. Ooh, I know you make guac. That's good, but I didn't know you guys made salsa. Maybe I have had it, but yeah, a good homemade salsa. It's just like I would always. It always starts when I eat Mexican somewhere, and I'm like, okay, that salsa was nothing like the store bought. How do I get that? You know? So then get a little ahead of myself. Usually when I don't have a certain kind. My favorite store-bought is the Tostitos Restaurante style, which is like the purple lid. I don't like a lot of chunk in my salsa. Charred salsa. Nice. I don't like a lot of chunk, and I like a lot of light, not a lot of deep tomato, I think. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain, but I know what I like, you know? So, yeah, all right. Sort of going random pick here. But... What? What?
You need to locate the biohazard container.
I saw him. What about him? Okay. Yeah, I'll have to make good salsa. I really have tried, like, multiple occasions.
Well done. Biohazard container
I haven't been able to crack it. The other thing is, I also typically, I mean, you're not going to be able to replicate a lot of the name brand stuff because they use certain stuff and just type processes that you can't really do at home. But like, for instance, I just try to stay away from sugar. Not that there's a lot of sugar in it, but it does make a difference. Certain stuff. I don't know. That is something to put on the bucket list, though. We'll be sure to make, or attempt to make, a good salsa while I'm there. Do all the cookings. Do you have a grill there at your house? Oh, I don't have breach charges. Okay, well, I'll just go in here. Yeah, that'll be bomb, dude. That would be crazy good. Not an outdoor grill. Do you just have like a grill pan or whatever? That'd be something we gotta do too. Fire pit. Okay. Well, even a fire, if you have one of those things, is cool. Oh.
Stand the fuck down! Come get me! Come on!
Okay.
Resume securing the container. Red.
Come on! Enough!
I don't know what you're trying to do there, but
Friendly down!
winter, spring. Really hoping nobody's in this basement. Gonna come up, flank us. I just see someone? No, my teammate would have saw him. Seen him.
Getting a sit.
I'm just gonna send it.
15 seconds. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds remaining. 4 last operators.
Go in.
Securing the container.
Oh my! I didn't even think about the
Friendly
fact
last operator standing.
that she
Container
was
not secured
contesting.
in time. We
I thought I'd have time because she touched. I'm thinking like Overwatch, man. Who should I play? Who do we have? Let's go Sledge. Oh yeah.
find the biohazard container location.
Something gotta admit though, when it comes to cooking, I usually only cook for myself. And I like some weird stuff.
Well done.
Not like super
Biohazard
weird,
container
but
located.
like when I cook, there are a lot of things that are kind of not very,
10 seconds.
not traditional, but like, I don't know,
5
you just
seconds to
typically
go.
don't see a lot. Like, one of my favorite things when I'm making like what I'll do, like, I'll do chicken and rice and then vegetables, onions, green peppers, whatever, chopped up. And I'll do this peanut butter sauce. And it like might seem weird, but it's like, for me at least, I love it. But there are certain things that I love the taste of, and so I get like good cooking these very things. And I also just, I'm content, not necessarily like not trying new things, but I'm content with what I often make, you know. I eat to fill out, get my protein in, get my calories in, you know, most of the time. So it's one of those that like, oh jeez. I just saw Rick just standing there. I was like, how is that a person? Agree. Oh no. Tried to mark it in time. Yeah, all in all to say, I experiment a lot. because I mean,
Secure the room. Protect the bio
I
container.
experiment a lot, but only with a
Op
certain amount
4
of
last
stuff.
operator.
Like, I won't just go making new random dishes. Yeah, I make a lot of pad thai like dishes.
Nice work.
A lot of stir
Biohazard
fries, a lot of
container
rice and chicken, some kind of carb with some kind of protein. That is 95% of what I make for myself. And carb is in rice noodles, something like that. I love me a good pasta. A lot of times I'll just take, like, if there's any leftover meat, just depending on what I'll do, I'll match it up. If it's chicken, you can really do whatever with it. But if it's like, sometimes we have leftover steaks, and I'll do, just cook up some Alfredo, and maybe resear the steak or whatever. Going random. And it smacks. Or sometimes I'll, every now and then we have those
need to
thin
protect the biohazard container.
steaks, and I'll cut them up real thin, cook them really short so that then they heat up quicker, but then they're not super done. And I'll do like a pad thai type with those.
Yo, Rook, can we get some armor?
Oh yeah, I forgot. That's my job. So, yeah. I also forgot I have it
Op
equipped
4
again.
drone located the biohazard container. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds and counting.
Alrighty. Ready? I'm gonna 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knew someone was out there. Is this guy really upstairs? Maybe I'll sit up here with him.
Using shield.
That guy's ready for war.
Reload!
Enemy located.
Okay. Wish I had an impact or something. I'd blow it open and then drop in behind him. Somebody right down here.
You are being hunted
Oh
down.
my gosh. I'm probably dead here. They're probably gonna... Oh, never mind, it went away.
Down to 15 seconds.
Come on now.
10 seconds to go.
Oh, jeez. Ah, that's right.
5 seconds remaining.
My other two got it held down well.
Stop the hostiles.
Right, team? Right.
Op 4, last stop standing. Op 4 did not secure the container in time. Friendly mission a success.
Cool. 5. Okay. That elite skin's dope. Pretty good. Yeah. The Chaka. Yummy. Alright. Tell you what. Oh, I got a pack. I'll open this, of course. Beginner packs. By completing challenges. Maybe it's because I've been so long that I completed some challenge. Okay. Alright. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do... this. And we're gonna do that. Go. Also gonna do that. Winter, spring, summer. Got a bail? Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, I see how it is. Fine. No, it's fine. I probably gotta eat dinner too, so I think that's what Hudson was trying to tell me. GG's. Have a good night. See ya. Why?
Team deathmatch. If it moves, kill it.
EKIA.
Alright, chat. Games have been fun. Games have been legitness. I will see you all the next one. Peace.